Hi, good morning everybody. Welcome back to the kitchen and another AeroGarden update. If this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe to the channel, but also hit the notification bell because we are sharing AeroGarden updates daily, but also I do live streams on the channel where we cook live meals and get you sorted out for a start to finish of a healthy dinner in about an hour. I have my next live stream coming up tomorrow, which is going to be Wednesday, and we're going to be doing a neat kind of bread salad with this one. I made some focaccia the other day, and we're going to be using up some of the leftover bread for that. So that will be a lot of fun. That's tomorrow. So make sure you do subscribe if you're not already. If you are subscribed, look forward to seeing you again. So AeroGarden, it's been growing now for 21 days. This is our day 22 update. I have to double check that. I always forget. I should actually switch the numbers to the days planted, because then the AeroGarden here would actually be able to keep track for me. So let's call it 21, day 21 growing. The first day was the unboxing and setup. If you want to check out that, I've got a whole playlist together of AeroGarden videos. You can check this out from the start to the finish. But let's get into day 21 planted, and we've got some good action here with the herbs. So pretty surprised now when I wake up in the morning and I see the AeroGarden, how much it's actually growing. But you can let's take a look. This is day 21, days planted, and we've got 7 more days until we have to add more of the AeroGarden liquid plant food. Everything's been going great. We've seen a big growth in the last, few days, as you can see, in the last week especially, but we've started to really take off. And as you can tell here, the dill in the back is getting gigantic. So we're gonna be having to probably trim this probably in the next couple days so it doesn't take over. I will have to raise the light a little bit so there's room for it to still grow, which is awesome. So the dill is definitely the clear winner. We've got some nice, if you could look closely there, we've got some nice sprouts of dill. So I think we're going to be having some dill in an upcoming recipe on the live stream for sure. I have actually a good salad with cucumber and dill, but let me know in the comments if you have a favorite dish that uses fresh dill as one of the herbs. Let me know what you like use dill with. Next one, this is the Thai basil, coming up quite nicely. Lots of good growth in the Thai basil. And when you rub the leaves, you won't be able to smell it obviously on YouTube, but when you rub the leaves and smell, it's got a great basil smell. So that's going to be fun to use. Look at all the sprouts in there. That's going to be good. So we'll probably be using the Thai basil before the Genovese basil. Here's the Genovese basil coming up nicely still, a little bit behind. This one also as well. If you rub the leaves, you get the nice basil smell. And you can actually smell when you smell the one versus like the Genovese versus the Thai, there's a definite difference in the smell, which is neat to see, because normally when you pick up basil at the store, you're just buying one type, and that's what it smells like. When you can try the 2x2 together, it's neat to smell the difference of it. All right, so next one, this one is ready to come off the cover. This is our curly parsley, and it's now started to touch the top. So we're gonna take off that, and there's our little curly parsley started. So we'll leave the dome off that, and we've got lots of sprouts coming up there from the bottom. So we'll have some parsley to use up soon. That's a good all-round kind of herb to use. A little bit more of a garnish, but it's also good on potatoes. We'll probably put some chopped parsley on potatoes after when it's ready. And thyme, we're still going to leave this covered. You can see a little bit of condensation there, but we can see the thyme is now above the pod, so that's growing nicely. And then last but not least, our mint has been finally sprouted the other day, so that's awesome. And you can see it growing there just a little bit bigger. Still small, last place, but if it's any indication from the other herbs, I think we'll be seeing the mint start to really skyrocket up once it goes. I'll check the water level as well. It's starting to use definitely a lot more water. I had to fill it up yesterday, as you saw in the video, but we're okay today. Probably in the next day or two, we'll have to add some more water, but not yet. So there we are. That is day 21 growing on the AeroGarden. Lots of growth. Let's move the camera up so you can see the full picture there. And what is it now is you can see that, as you can see all the herbs that are grown up, the light is at its highest spot. So to lower the light, you just have to hold, there's a little lever here, and you bring it down, and as you can see, the dill is almost touching the top. That's as low as it goes, and we will keep an eye on it, but we might have to raise it up a little bit once the dill touches the top. We want to raise it up so everything gets even light. All right, there we go. That's day 21. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. It's always fun to check this first thing in the morning to see the growth. I'm always actually impressed when like I said, I leave it covered over at night just to cut off some of the light. And I open up in the morning when I'm making my coffee, and it's like, holy cow. So we're seeing some real growth here. So keep checking in the next few days. I think after we start to harvest everything, we'll slow down the updates on the videos, just because once everything's full grown, we'll just do a maintaining video. We'll show some of the trimming and the harvesting of the herbs as we go. And I think we'll be doing the dill first, followed by the basil. So make sure you subscribe. We'll see the herbs used in some upcoming recipes. If you want to check out yesterday's video, I will link it at the end of this video, and you can watch the whole playlist of the AeroGarden from day 1 all the way up into today. Thanks for joining me, everybody. I will be back tomorrow for another AeroGarden update in the morning, but then we'll also have our live stream tomorrow night. So hopefully we'll see you then, and have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.